winter vlog. Buying every single bra top at Uniqlo so you don't have to.
I can't cook. The banana bread.
What a fun start as well. I'm not in my bedroom being a loser. We're usually in my flat. The fact that we're vlogging on location is really exciting. I'm looking very glowy today. Do you know what that is? That is that's my sun cream, the ultraviolet supreme screen one. I have just fallen so hard back in love with it. I've got that and a little bit of the Merit foundation stick, another love of my life, because I did my face today in about 5 minutes. The Merit foundation stick, the Merit blush, the Merit mascara, not an ad, and a little bit of lip balm, and it's a proper 5-minute face for people in a rush. Anyway, look at the setting. We are arriving for what we think is, I don't think it's our last one, but I think it's one of our last interior design meetings. We're working with Shirley interior design team for our house reno, and today is really exciting because I think we're going to be covering some really major rooms in the house. I think like master room, content room, living room potentially as well. So we're really excited to see what they've done. We probably do one of these every 6 weeks, so it's been a long time since the last one, and then they just present their ideas to us. It tends to be 2 to 3 hours, and a lot of it is just sign off from the client, which means someone else is sourcing everything, making all the decisions. And also one of the reasons that we really wanted to use an interior design company was to be like, what do you know that we don't? What experience do you have that we don't? That sounds obvious, but it's things like, who are good suppliers? Who are companies that people actually get and then live with that decision for the rest of the time in the house? Do you know what I mean? We've got too many gaps when it comes to that. So yeah, it's really exciting. I'm not sure if we'll be allowed / if they'll want me to vlog in there. It's the most beautiful barn ever. So I did want to take you along, but not everyone likes to be vlogged. So I'll see the appetite when I'm in the room, but hopefully at the very least I can show you some B-roll bits, some exciting bits. So yeah, that's the plan today. What day is it? It's Saturday, it's a bank holiday, and then there's a local garden show. Which I am literally a country vlogger. What is the name of the thing that everyone uses? Holland Cooper. Sign me up, baby. Yeah, might start horse riding. So we've got the garden show afterwards, which I'm so excited about. I think it'll be more than just flowers, so I think I'll take you along. I think it will be like, apparently there might be some hot tubs, cold plungers, garden furniture. I did ask my audience yesterday, I was like, wow, there really is a gap in the market for great garden furniture. I have found some, but I mean, it's like 5 grand for the nice sets. It's unbelievable. So there might be some bits that tickle our pickle when we're there today. But yeah, it's just, I'm getting older and I'm getting excited. And what's weird is I was thinking about when I used to watch other people's YouTube stuff of like renos or house stuff, and I couldn't care less. But now that I'm in it, it's all I want to watch. So I imagine if you haven't been through this stage yet, you might find it totally boring. If you have, I think it's completely fascinating. I'm watching Freya Killen's vlogs more than ever at the moment now because she's doing a house reno as well. Excuse me, it's my Gales porridge. By the way, just on Gales, if you're listening, please can you serve room temperature butter? Molly May spoke about this in her vlog and I was like, oh my goodness, we are the same person. They don't serve room temperature butter. I know I'm going to get cancelled for saying that and people are thinking that I actually find this a genuine problem, but I'm just like, you need to take your bagel off the menu if you're going to serve like a block of iced butter because you can't spread it. Anyway, so I had the porridge this morning and yeah, we're here. That's my sort of 5-minute long intro, my ramble about stuff, but we're going to go inside now and hopefully have a great meeting. Here we go.
Suggested that in the bedroom because I think the bedroom fireplace is actually too high for a bedroom fire anyway.
The beauty of us having a rug is that if the rug gets absolutely ruined, we can get a new rug.
At the end here we have these 2 armchairs, and at the end with a side table, picture light above, a spot for artwork, and this floor lamp there in the corner.
And we appreciate how difficult it is to get a horseshoe in here because we try to imagine it, and I think it's tough.
So then we've got 2 sofas here, straight sofas.
I am thinking about it.
This is the one where we think actually we could afford to do something maybe slightly different. So, colour, wall colour. We have a second one in there in case you're like way too dark. But all of the fixtures have been kept very, very light. We think that this works so nicely off of the hallway. It's different, but it's using the same tones. It's beautiful. This is our chessboard from the hallway, and then we go into the WC and we're picking up the same colours, but we're just using it in the plaid format. Brings that fun element, but in a very classy way to the downstairs WC without it feeling like, oh, we've gone wild.
I think it feels really classy,
That
like a
flows really
hotel.
nice. Colour-wise, we've got this one.
I like how this paint colour.
Stickers off for you.
No, I like
Sure?
it.
Okay,
No, I
perfect.
like it. I was going to say how the paint colour joined to the marble.
I know originally you thought let's go crazy in the downstairs loo, but actually I think this still feels interesting but classy and just a really nice balance between the
I'm
two.
really excited for this one.
Yeah, me too. I think it's feasible that we get something bespoke to the space, maximises the storage, and actually you don't need to go down the route of something that's modular or off the shelf.
Yeah, I think it's almost a shame to be doing all this beautiful joinery where we are and then putting an IKEA packs in, even if this room isn't being on camera. And
You're still using it and it'll be nice. Yeah. I think the sheer curtain is a really nice soft feature, but also just helps to keep the cost down.
and dark. Like it's so practical.
Yeah.
And it makes the height of the room more of a feature, I think.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I wanted to ask about spots in that room as well, because I was thinking you need to think about where you're going to be standing in relation to the mirror, because you don't want to be right below a spot. They need to be in the right place so you don't get the funny downlighting.
So the spots that we've put everywhere are the directional spots.
Right.
I just prefer them opposed to the recessed ceiling ones. This is controversial. We think the ceiling's better not vaulted.
Interesting.
I think it flows better from the rest of the house. I think it's more in keeping with the age of the house, and I think we can make it feel special enough without vaulting the ceiling, personally.
I'm kind of pleased you said that.
Are you?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I don't want to disappoint them because they really like the idea, but I actually don't think you need to.
I think I'm trying to get this look that isn't what
American
Yes,
type, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
and it feels like that.
Hello. Oh, please, can I get out and say hi to them? This is why you go vegan. Meeting adjourned. Another great meeting. I always come out the meetings feeling like A, we made a great choice with who we chose to do all the designing, project managing, everything, but also just so insanely excited for the house. Won't be sure how much of that we can like piece together, and it probably won't make much sense, but I just wanted to show you the idea of what it's like when we visit there, because the meetings are so special and we're really, really excited. What time is it now? 1:30. We are going to head off to the Hertfordshire garden show, something like that, flower show, and I think I hope we'll have a bathroom there, some water, some food, we're peckish, and then just have a really fun look around. I don't know whether it's going to be a few sort of pansies in a tray, or we're going to have like cold water plunge therapy and saunas and stuff to look at there. We'll see. So we're excited for the garden show, very excited, and this is just the dream layout. It's also so sunny and so lovely, so I don't think we could ask for a better Saturday, really. That little montage of the Hertfordshire garden show at Nebworth Park. I gave it a 4 out of 10. He gave it a 2 out of 10. We had some fish and chips, sat on the floor, looked at some garden gnomes. So I wouldn't even say it was that affordable. Like, it was £15 for us to get in each, so 30 quid. 30 quid on the fish and chips as well. It was more expensive than renovating the house. We're going to leave now. I think I've got a sweet tooth, so I feel like I need to go and get some chocolate. But bless them, they tried. I also think moving out of London, the thing for us is going to be adjusting to a new level of which things are executed. And that's just moving out of London for you. Okay, on to get something sweet. We are in a peopleless service station. They've got dime bars. I think we're supposed to stay next to each other so they can watch us on the cameras. We could get some more car mints. They might have car mints in here. All up here, these are all cameras, and it's not automated apparently. There's someone watching us and they are like recording us, looking at what we buy, and then charging us on a way out, because you tap your card to enter the store, but there's no one in this store. and the first time you walk out it literally feels illegal. Good morning. I'm not gonna pretend it's the next day, because it ain't. It's been like 10 days since that meeting. Had a slew of ads, great news, and had some technical issues with my last YouTube upload, and then I had food poisoning. Yep, yes, technically yesterday morning, because it was 4 a.m. I was sick 12 times. It was the morning before yesterday, now I'm thinking about it. But it's 12 times. Was it the kebab? It was probably the kebab. My skin's looking nice though. What have I got on it? I've just got my regular skincare, but I think it's probably the lighting. I've got my Dr. Sam's Brightly, which is like my morning actives, have my skin in the evening. Dr. Sam's Brightly, and if I'm being honest, Dr. Sam's is the skincare brand I use the most. That Brightly, and then the Medicate Daily Moisturizer. And that's doing this for me at the moment. It's looking quite clear and nice. I've just done my brows. I've got an ad to do today. I've got a banana bread to bake today. It's a chocolate chip banana bread, and it came across my TikTok feed, and I was like, there is no way I can't make that. Like, the recipe, it looked... Have you ever had the Gale's chocolate chip muffin? I had it yesterday. It's so bouncy. It's like you could throw the sponge on the floor and it would bounce back up. It's like properly squidgy and moist, and it's amazing. I don't know if I'd ever be able to recreate that. The video looked like that. I'll put the video link below for the TikTok recipe because they've laid it out and everything. But the moment you watch it, if you like banana bread, but chocolate chip banana bread. So I wanted to give that a go. So yeah, I've got an ad. Banana chocolate chip. I'm obviously doing my makeup and hair at the moment. I bought a new hair tool. It's en route. It's from Beauty Works. I will let you know if I like it. I needed a thicker barrel. My GHD Rise died, and I've had it for like, I think I got that in COVID, so 5 years. It's pretty good. I did love it, but I think GHD should come out with a Rise brush that is a bigger barrel so that it looks a little bit more like a blowout. This is still quite a curling tool. GHD, just do it. Like, it will sell out. So I went for a Beauty Works one. It's a higher temperature, a slightly bigger barrel, but that's what I'm gonna do. Well, actually, no, I can't because it's not here yet. I'm gonna do it later this week probably. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the interior design meeting. It always feels so special to do things that way. Like, I think I've said this before, we didn't really think long about the process. It was just kind of like, we knew that we had to give it to someone else who was a pro, who could do it better than us, who had a supplier list, who could get, I'm pretty sure they do get trade discounts on everything as well, so we do save some money there. But really it's about saving time and me staying home and doing my ads. So when I'm as booked up as I was last week, that is all part of the strategy. We love it, so it's really good. I've actually got a meeting with a new brand tomorrow that I haven't, I'm gonna say it. I've got a breakfast meeting with Hourglass, which I am so excited about. Why are you getting emotional? It's not emotional, it's like my eyes are watering, but it's so exciting. They are such a cool makeup brand, and we're doing some YouTube content with them, and I think, yeah, Instagram as well. Reel, 3 stories, something like that, and YouTube, which is so exciting. So tomorrow I get to meet the team, and hopefully I'll get my hands on some new products. Although even though I was just looking at my makeup collection, I'm supposed to be showing you my makeup right now, but in homage to Hourglass, I'll use some Hourglass today actually. But I was thinking about the makeup products that I use the most, and I think Hourglass is top 3. I can kind of tell because of how much I link stuff through Space NK. It's the same brand coming up again. It's Charlotte Tilbury, it's Hourglass, it's Vive, and I've got a little bit of NARS in there at the moment, and they're kind of the ones that I go to. Anyway, that's the plan for today. Welcome back to the vlog. Hiya, I'm clearly in a talky mood today. Haven't had a coffee. We ran out of my grind coffee. Really exciting, another brand's come through. I'll leave that as a surprise, but yeah, a really cool coffee brand has come through for some YouTube content, so I'm really excited to get my hands on that. I've had the same small, like, it's a grind coffee machine for, again, did I get that in lockdown? No, I think I got that when we moved into this place, so 4 years ago, and it's like a pod machine. This new machine, I'm pretty sure it's a bean machine. Can you guess? But yeah, it's just really exciting at the moment. I've got a holiday in a couple of days, so I think I'll take another mini YouTube break if that's all right with you. Let's just stop. currently got the fan on. I have got blinds down. It's a beautiful sunny day, but it gets very hot. Our flat is east facing and it just gets a little bit too much for me. This is the Hourglass concealer. Very potent stuff. Gonna last you a very long time. We're not in the ad yet, Molly, we're not. Yeah, it's gonna be a warm one. I interrupted myself earlier because we've got a holiday next week. And guys, I'm saying I'm gonna have a bit of a YouTube break because I might vlog a holiday one day, but at the moment I really just feel like I deserve a holiday. How long have I felt like that for? A while. I probably haven't vlogged a holiday since my Maldives vlog, which I think was so cool. I did a farmhouse vlog as well, which I really liked. But I just really wanted to go, not take any fake tans. I'm gonna take all this off, take very minimal makeup, probably won't even really do makeup. We've got our friends coming with their new baby as well. So I think it would just be a very like chill, no alcohol, no, like I want some gym time. I don't want to do any content. Yeah, I just want to properly check out. I think with the house and everything, just life can feel a bit heavy, can't it sometimes? So I just want a week of just being completely offline and give that week back to myself. Why get lip filler when you have Charlotte Tilbury's iconic nude? And look, that is the final skin. No highlighter was used. That is unbelievable. I'm gonna spray it now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. By the way, this is the difference with the TikTok light. It's pretty good. Why this is so powerful right now is because it's in a darker room. I'll link it below. Gonna do my hair, prep my ad, film my ad, and then join you back for banana bread making. We also have to do a trip to Uniqlo because I bought 10 bra tops to try them on, give them all a go. So I feel like, heat permitting, I will try them on for you. It's quite fun. Wraps, got quite passionate about the products. I think they probably only require like a 15 to 20 second, but I went on for a minute. Wearing today a grey Skims top, my Abercrombie Sloan trousers, but the linen version, because when I wear linen trousers I sometimes feel like they are PJs because they have like the tie waist, but because these are Sloan and they have the belt loops, you can wear a belt with them and they're just so much more elevated, for want of a word that's not overused. Change plan. It's 11:11 now, make a wish, but also go to Uniqlo and hope that they've delivered my package. Whilst I'm out, I'm gonna pick up some lunch. Don't really have time to eat, need to keep going. Didn't make sense to like bake and cook and go out to Uniqlo. I just don't have the time. So I'm gonna grab a bag and head off to Uniqlo and hope they have our stuff and pick up some nice lunch. Am I caught in a loop? Did I just say the same thing twice? Pretty successful trip. Got a matcha latte, wasn't on the agenda. The coffee I had this morning was actually caffeineless, not by my own design, just we run out of coffee. I've reordered some, so having that. Apparently this is much better for you. It's pretty. I definitely prefer an iced to a hot one. Uniqlo was a success. He's like, how much did you spend? And I was like, oh, why? He's like, verification. I was like, oh, 100, 200 pounds maybe? I essentially had the idea of buying every single bra top at Uniqlo so you don't have to. So I've got this. I feel like you could try that on. Banana bread needs to be done next. I had some sushi. Actually, no, we had some sushi in the sun. I saw my other half for lunch. I was reminded that al fresco, actually, it ain't all that. I had lip gloss on, hair was blowing. So, you know, when the strands of hair get in your lip gloss, I find nothing more infuriating. So often I'll just sit there like this. So if you ever see me in public doing that, that is why. But then Uniqlo is actually great. It was really chilled in there, staff really friendly and helpful. And then, yeah, picked up this at Machado. Both were in King's Cross. This looks like a lot of grow out, and I think like props back to my Sharpo serum, which I'm still using. That's how much I've got a new one ready to go. It's a hair growth serum and it's about thickening and voluming and strengthening your hair, and I got this color done in March and it's May. That is a lot of growth in 6 weeks. Anyway, not an ad this time. We'll be working with them again though, and really glad for that. Banana bread, Uniqlo. Then I feel like I need to tidy up the space. Not something I'd ever show. I really like watching people tidy up, but I just need to get like so many things annoy me about this flat. But that's what I was going to say, is that I just looked and I was like, it's definitely 30 degrees today. It's not, it's 20. And it's days like this where at the moment we're choosing things for the house, like should we have air conditioning, and we're on the fence about it. And now I'm like, obviously we should, but where there's like extra cost and like extra construction to do, and will we use it, what will it look like, will it actually be effective? Like, my mood is so affected by me being warm, and 20 degrees is like the absolute limit for me clearly at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe we haven't felt warmth in so long. I mean, I'm going to struggle in Crete next week. Yeah, I'm not my best self when it's warm, and I need to be able to work and focus. So I think we're going to put an aircon unit in the content room and then be able to work from there is the plan. Anyway, I am gonna prep for our banana bread. I lie. I'm gonna do the Uniqlo tops. And look, I've got 10 of them. Well, actually, I think 9. All of them, lots of different styles. I'm so worried by how small that is, like how short it is. Uniqlo, if you are listening, please hit your bra tops just like 1, 2 would be amazing, inches longer. I feel like so many more of us would wear it, and even for people that are slimmer, I still feel like they would love it as well for like tucking into jeans and stuff. It's kind of passable at the moment because I wear linen trousers with these tops and I wear them so high-waisted, so they might be fine. They also have an XXL, which I feel like they didn't have last year, and I've got a mixture, but looking at the labels, mainly XXL, so I'm excited to try the bigger size. Then it might be a longer length as well, we'll see. Grab your Stanley, it's going to be a long one. I personally wouldn't trust anyone who makes their bed like this or tans like this, but here we are. Bra is off. This is the segment for the Uniqlo built-in bra tops. The vision was I would essentially buy the whole website, all of the bra tops on there in as many different colorways as possible, or like a variation of colorways across the tops, just so you get a vibe. I really enjoyed filming short form for those bra tops. I've actually decided to wear my favorite one. I like doing that. You always know, like wearing from a haul, if I'm wearing it, it's the one I like the most. I will link these all for you below with sizes. I feel like they have added a new size XXL this year, and obviously because of the virality of the last couple of years, Uniqlo were like, hey, let's bring out more styles. TLDR, I still think the original styles are the best, but it does have a couple of competitors in there. Let me take you through them. I feel like 6 of these tops worked. Might have been 5 and 4 losers, or 6 and 4. It's probably 5 and 4, so we have more winners than losers. So let's start with number 1. This is the OG top, the OG style, but they came up with the striped version and burgundy. It has a few colors here. I'll link it here. I'll link the size down below. I'm pretty sure I tried an XXL. Every time I look at them, and actually I'm gonna grab the next one to show you, I think, oh, guys, this is so short, like why not make it a little bit longer? But when you wear trousers as high-waisted as I do, it actually works perfectly. You'll see in the cutaways I'm wearing like a linen tailored trouser, exactly my summer uniform, and because it's over 20 degrees today, I need to be braless with my arms out and wearing linen on the bottom, but still feeling like I look nice because I've got a belt on, and like I feel like this is a nice top and you can accessorize in nice ways. That's my summer uniform. So actually the length is perfect, is what I'm trying to say. When you wear trousers as high as I do, the length is perfect. Really like the stripe on this one, and I felt like it was extra stretchy. I mean, they're all quite stretchy, but this one felt extra stretchy because of the way it's sewn, I'm gonna say. Really like the stripe, really like the color as well. I don't think this is one of my colors. I still like it. It kind of feels like Wimbledon in the 90s. Keeping this, keeping the next 1, 2, 3. It was 5 winners. Black, just a plain top. I do find it hard to find plain black tops. I never feel that confident in them. I'm someone that doesn't love getting their arms out. I feel like that's changing this summer, and in general, I'm just less giving a damn about what I look like. Not in like a bopo way, just in like a, I've run out of energy to put into making myself look better. It's really nice. The standards are just lowering. But anyway, I'm getting my arms out more this summer because my only priority, and like this will be the same in Crete, is I just want to be comfortable. Comfort number 1. So anyway, got this one. I would say it's pretty flattering. I was pleasantly surprised when I put it on. I don't look at a black strappy top and I'm filled with joy. I just think, oh, this isn't gonna work. I really think it did. And the fact that I'm not wearing a bra with it, I think maybe wearing a bra was the stumbling block to strappy tops a lot of the time, perhaps. For reference, by the way, I'm an E cup, sometimes an F cup, and this is either a size, this is an XXL, but I also fit in the XL. I find it's just big enough for my cup. You're not gonna go running in these tops. They're just to like chill in. They're just to throw on holiday or like in London when it's hot. You can't run in these, it's too jiggly. Black top, really liked it, pleasantly surprised. This fabric plus this fabric. This is the Air Resin fabric. It's got 8 different comfort features. I didn't add with them either the last summer or the summer before, but they have put like technology behind the fabric more than anything I've heard before. It's like moisture wicking. It doesn't harbor the odor of bacteria. It is cool to touch technology. So like even now I'm touching this, it's not warm. It's a really beautiful fabric and so good to have when it's hot. And again, you can just throw like a white linen shirt over these and you don't have to cover up your arms. Pair it with a tailored wide leg linen pant and you're good to go. But I really like this on. I'm glad you'll be able to see in the cutaway, and actually really clever of me to do the filming I did for the cutaways as B-roll for this, like that stack. And then my other win is the grey one. I get it every single year. I say I get it because unfortunately every single like piece of clothing I own, as soon as I wash it, it does shrink. Or like say you wash it 10, 20, 30 times, which is what I do with the Uniqlo ones. They do just shrink a little bit. So by the end of the season, I do find I need to get new ones. That's probably my only negative feedback. But because this is the size XXL, and Tim DeSaint, one of my favorite creators, I actually have so many creators who are male, who I dub my favorite creator. I just think there are so many great male creators out there. There's another one called Marvin Brooks, who I'm obsessed with. Like his quality of work, his and Tim's quality of work is so inspiring to me. I sit there and I just watch their videos and think about ways that I can recreate that level of production, storytelling, everything. Like it's so good. Anyway, Tim said you should size up because he's like, whatever brand you go with, when you wash it, it will shrink. And so XXL could be the year that I don't need to do a repurchase. But doesn't that also tell you that I've repurchased this top like 3 times before, specifically the grey? Like I think it's really flattering colour on me. That's how much I love them. That's how much they don't have competitors coming out with stuff each year and bettering the Uniqlo ones. And for the price point, every piece is like £20, and I think that's really good. I'm a basics girl. I love it. They're essential. Going on holiday next week, and obviously, well, not obviously, but I'm only taking, we're traveling EasyJet, so I didn't want to hold back. I just think they're too expensive and I wanted the opportunity to actually bring less and wear more and stuff. So I think I'm gonna take quite a few of these tops out. And what's my point on that? Good for packing. Now we're on to the loser pile. The items I just feel like didn't work. And actually, if you go into store and you touch the Air Resin fabric, or if you have Air Resin yourself, by the way, I think it's one of my top selling LTK items at the moment. I'll link it below. It's the men's Air Resin t-shirt. Again, I bought it because of Tim. He was like, size up, because then when you wash it, it will be the perfect size for you. Even the men's XL was oversized. So I was like, great, I'll get the XL. Got it in white. I wear it all the time, and I'm so glad that so many of you picked it up. When I went to go to the Uniqlo press room, there was one of the press ladies, and she was wearing men's t-shirt, and I was like, that's such a hack. I've never thought of that. So I think if the press girls are wearing it and they know every single item and they're choosing the men's Uniqlo t-shirt, I was like, there must be something in it. And it's Tim's favorite t-shirt. I picked one up, I really loved it, and I will link it below. You've probably seen me wear it 1,000 times. And again, I just love going into the stats, looking at what you guys are buying and keeping, and then recommending it again, because I think there's my opinion on an item, but when you have like a million plus size / mid-size girls wearing this thing and keeping this thing and buying this thing, that actually says so much more than me doing it. Like, I'm ready for that matcha, that slow release matcha. We need to speed up on the losers. So my point was, if I touch the Air Resin fabric, which is like the technology, the cool to touch, etc. This isn't an ad, by the way, it should be. This is such a glorious fabric. Just to go back to the winners pile, I just wanted to say that I wanted to dock a point, because the seam at the side of the boob here comes through quite strongly when you wear it. Even so, it's so comfortable and so basic that I think I'm just gonna disregard that and wear it anyway. But yes, comparing the Air Resin fabric to whatever this fabric is. See, this says it's Air Resin, but it must be a different one. This says the Air Resin cotton cropped bra tube top. I just didn't find it was comfortable enough. It's got these straps here, they are detachable. You'll see in the B-roll that I take them off off on the white one. It is a different fabric. This is so soft and stretchy. This is less stretchy and almost a bit scratchy, like you can kind of hear it, but I did think that might be because they have to provide so much more support with a strapless top, especially if they're gonna have like E-cup girls wearing it. So props to them, you can wear it as a strapless top as an E-cup, which is really unheard of at this price point, at this comfort level. But I'm just not a strapless girl. Like, I'm just about a strappy girl. I'm a strappy girl now that I'm lazier, but I just, why would I put myself through strapless? It's just not for me. Love the color. Like, this is one of my favorite colors on me, this kind of browny, greeny, khaki green. I think it's so nice. I wonder if they have it in the other eras in one. But anyway, that's one of my losers, and I also picked it up in cream. I feel bad saying it's a loser because obviously it's a great item, and I think Uniqlo do a great job with their strapless braless built-in bra tops, but they're just things that don't work for me. That doesn't mean that they won't work for you though. Like, I think we all have different opinions and things that we prefer. This was XL, same issue, just wasn't sold on it, so that didn't work either. Penultimate top. Originally put this on, and I think you can see from my face that I was kind of like happy. Like, I immediately got Rosie Huntington Whiteley vibes from it. Maybe it's a neckline that she wears a lot of the time, but as soon as I put it on my torso, you can see there is fabric coming off the side. This must be an XXL. It is indeed. So it's too big for me. Maybe an XL could work, but the fit just wasn't there. It was so peculiar that it was bunching out at the sides, but it's that soft, stretchy feeling. Yeah, and I liked it more than I thought, and it's sort of high at the back. I've got a low back option coming that I wasn't happy with. But yeah, I was just, maybe the XL would work, but the XXL really wasn't. Was working up here. I thought I wouldn't like that neckline, but I actually quite did. Last one. Should we have a drink of water? Banana bread after this. I really feel like I'm very deep in the distance. I can feel like my glands might be coming up, which would be so rubbish. So rubbish for holiday if that does happen. Anyway, last top, guys, last top. I wanted to buy all of them, but I think my history as a model and my current job as a creator, I am so good at knowing what I'm gonna like before I put it on my body. And I feel like I only really show you the stuff I like. People always say like, everything looks good on you, and I'm like, I know. No, I just don't show you the bad stuff because I don't think it's of value. Like, why would I waste my time and your time showing you the bad stuff just to be like, see, not everything works on me? But there really are so much stuff that doesn't. I know that this halter style is not good on me, and yeah, I bought it because I wanted to get the full range, and it might be great for other people. There might be people that like to go backless, that like not having like the tan lines going down the side. That might be a good option for you. Guys, it's really comfy, it's really stretchy. I don't like this color on me. I think it's too cool, and it's funny because I like gray, but I don't like this. This is like a warm gray, isn't it? Like, I love that. Don't like that. So yeah, could work for some people. Didn't work for me. You'll see cutaways of all of them. I'll link them down below as well, and I'll keep the order consistent, just so I always do. Actually, when I do my links, I do order of appearance in brackets, just so you know throughout the vlog if you want to shop anything. That was a nice little Uniqlo segment. I thought that was going to be a little bit of hard work, but I actually really enjoyed that. It's a top that I have loved for so many years, and I think it's really cool that they're trying out different styles and stuff. Just, I think at my size, my style, my age, I know that there are going to be ones that do work for me that don't work for me. To summarize, love this one. This is my favorite one. I like a stripe, and I really like burgundy. I could pair this with white, grey, black, not khaki, I wouldn't do khaki, but I think it will go with a lot of the stuff I want to take away, and it's the same as this one. And then I love these Uniqlo ones. Even though I can see the strap on this one, I'm going to get it in the black one as well. I just think that was so great. Also, this doesn't look like a long one, really. It is super long because it's so stretchy, and it's a tuck-in jobby, and I really did like the strappy. I think I'm going to take the strappy to Crete and see how I feel. That was a bit of a long segment, but it's like one of the most essential tops for summer. So if you want to see more segments like this, like, I think I definitely need to do a reel on like what the hell you're supposed to wear as a size 18 on your bottom half, because I've got some things, but ultimately it's just linen a lot of the time. But I think it's still helpful. Like, I've got my Abercrombie, my Nobody's Child, I've got some H&M bits as well. I just think they might be helpful to share. Anyway, segment over. Would you like to do some banana bread? Yes, please. I would. Start with 3 large ripe bananas. Obviously, I'm not very good at cooking. This is all going to be quite interesting. My first stumbling block is Fahrenheit to Celsius. My second is apparently getting the label off bananas. And my third is I don't have any baking soda. But ChatGPT says bicarbonate of soda is the same. Therefore, we're rolling with it. These don't feel very large to me. I could do outfits, I can do shopping. I can't cook. We'll do it this way. We'll do it your way. With the remaining 2 bananas, I'm actually going to chop them up and make little canapé discs. Freeze them, and then I have them with a little bit of peanut butter as a snack. And it's like banana ice cream with like a caramel sauce almost. Fork the banana. You're doing what? I'm forking them. I'm forking the bananas. Bananas are now mashed. 8 tablespoons of melted butter. ChatGPT says 8 tablespoons is approximately 113 grams, and this is 250. So I'm estimating that if I do it in half and I take the smaller half, that is good. I've got a positive feeling about this actually, you know? Do you know who is worse at cooking than me? Alex Light. If you follow her on Instagram, like she just always gets it wrong. Melted butter. Getting cups really changed my life, and I just feel like we should do everything in cups. Half a cup of brown sugar. Half a cup of granulated sugar. 1 large egg. We always get Burford Browns. I'm gonna choose the most perfect looking egg from the bunch. I'm flying now. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is such a good little recipe so far, really easy. Whisk until combined, which I kind of feel like that's done. 1½ cups of flour. We love the cups. If you have any cup recipes that you really like, honestly, send them to me. It's my favorite way to cook, to bake, because I'm a baker. Sift the flour before adding into the batter. Don't start the sentence with mix in the dry ingredients then. Right, teaspoon of baking soda. We hope, right? Bicarbonate of soda. There's so many different baking powders. Pinch of salt. This is a very quick recipe if I manage to pull this off. I actually don't have a whisk, so I just hope that it's fine for me to do this. I mean, this is looking so good. Look at that consistency. And the lighting's nice and everything. Okay, fun part. Adding the chocolate chips. Honestly, this has been such an easy recipe if this works. It sounds like a clacky keyboard, all the chips mixing in. Wow. And it looks exactly like the inspo. Got a good feeling about this. Add some chocolate chips on top. You've just told me to mix in the chocolate chips. We can't do that then. And now it's ready to be put in the oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm so excited. I'll see you when it comes out. Look at the banana bread. Okay, it doesn't look as good as it does on her reel. It's actually so tasty. I couldn't wait any longer. It's so nice. I feel like a lot of the chocolate chips are sunk to the bottom, which is a normal thing. If you're planning on recreating this recipe, linked below, only put it in for about 55 minutes and just judge, like check in at 40 minutes, just judge, put a knife in. Mine came out clean at about 55 minutes, and everyone on the TikTok was like, if you leave this in for over an hour, the recipe says 1 hour and 15, it will burn. So just word of warning. Yeah, so I think I will wrap the vlog here on the absolute banana bread high that this chapter has been. So glad it worked. So glad I didn't leave it in for 1 hour and 15. But look, it's just so beautiful. Let me give you another close up. Look at that. And it's like squidgy, you know, really nice. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna start calling them episodes. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry about my lip liner. I will see you in the next vlog. And I've actually just got my Beauty Works tool has been delivered, so I'll probably try that out for you. This might be the last vlog before I just take a week off and go on holiday. So if that is the case, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you after my hauls. See you soon. Bye.